Hi everyone, back again with me, a Magic Joe, and in this video I would like to share the clear for the Tarot Residual to level 55. As I promised you guys, I'm just going to post all the Tarot Residual from 1 to 3 at level 55 to complete all the series on my channel. And here it is. But before we start, I just want to let you know that the recommendation for this stage is level 40. Like starting level 40, you could upgrade your equipment and also Tarot Whisperer, and then just try to finish this stage. But I just want to mention something. I have recorded this video like long time ago, and I just have the time to explain it to you guys with the recent unit that I have at the moment, like Sunday this week. And yeah, without any further ado, let's start to it. And the first unit that I want to bring on this stage is Papal. At current level, he is level 47, but when I cleared the stage, he was level 44. And also, the reason why I bring Papal is because the wing thing that they have on the stage is a destroyer. So Papal is the only mages, I guess, for now, that has a watcher, a role that can deal magic damage to the enemies. That's why I just want to kill that thing as soon as possible. And also because on the Tarot Residual 2, the boss is Defender, and it's so weak against magic attack, so that's why I use the magic attacker on this stage. And for the equipment, I'm just gonna put like the best thing that I have here with the Verdict of Justice for the critical hit chance, and the skill I'm using is Ice Cone and also Ice Lance. And you also want some Force Field just to be preventive for the AoE damage, but it's not necessary. The Ice Cone is really useful here because you want to block the movement from your enemy, because by making the frozen tiles, you could reduce the movement and it will just delay the enemy to come to your unit, and also it will waste their turns a little bit. I'll explain it later. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Papal for the damage dealer to the boss, and also for the wing guardian thing. And for the second damage healer, I will have Abyss on this stage. It's the same with the Papal Now she's level 47, but it was level 44 when I finished the stage. And also I just put anything that I have left for Abyss. So yeah, and also the Verdict is for the critical hit chance and also give some M attack for her. And the Abyss here is acting for the debuffer, so I could deal more damage because we need to clear the stage between 11th round. So yeah, and the skill that I have is Hypnosis to debuff the units, Erosion to give some debuff to the enemies as well, and also damage, and some Dark Ripple and also Protection of Darkness. It doesn't have to be Abyss, but if you have any good debuffer and also magical attacker, you should use them to clear this stage. And on this stage we also need some tanks, and that's why Surpression comes into play. Yeah, he was level 45 back then as well, and the main reason why I bring Suppression here is because he could tank the magic damage as well from the Guardian. So I just put the better weapon that I have, and also cooling powder for the anti-healing kind of thing. And also for the turret, I'm just gonna bring the Hermit to have extra damage reduction on him. And for the skills, I prefer to have Resolve because I don't want him to die in one hit, if that makes sense, because the boss is really strong. And also the default guard, that's the default the skill that you need to have on him. Like this is the very important skill for him. And also Flagellant to give some extra energy every turn. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And also the trait here, because you want him to tank the damage, so every time any enemies attack your units, and he will do the assist cover and then will do damage on that unit, as long as the damage taken from the front and the side, not the back. So this is really useful. This trait is amazing. Also with the combo of Default Guard, it's gonna give you some beefy buff for the physical defense and also magical defense up, and also recovers 40 HP and dispel 3 debuffs at the before it heals up. And also it could increase the traits effect by 200%, so that is really good. And for another unit that I'm bringing to this stage, it's Nightingale. She's pretty much as a damage dealer and as a support. So what I want her to do is to deal more damage using the Burning Grenade, because on this stage HP percentage damage is really useful, and also give some painkiller to the Suppression, because Suppression gonna take a lot of damage. That's why you need more damage reduction and also regeneration that he could have every turn. And for the equipment, I'm just gonna put like anything that I have on her, and the fancy hat, that's the better gear that I have on her, and also Guidance of the World. So sometimes you might need with Nightingale, sometimes energy could be a problem for her. That's why you need to be careful and to decide to stand by or just do some action on their turn, because if it's not worth it to do any heal or any damage, you better stand by and give her 2 more energy. And yeah, I think that's her. And it might be a bit weird composition, but I decided to bring another healer to this stage just in case, because I don't want my unit to die, and Angel has been a really good unit for that, so I brought her to this stage. Pretty much she's here as a main healer, so while the Nightingale just do some damage and also supporting the Suppression, she is here to heal up our units and make them safe. So yeah, pretty much the equipment is standard, just a cube and a Unicode, and also some Empress, because as you know, it gives her better aim attack, and also I don't have the high Priest with the high aim attack, so I just gonna use that. And for the skill, as usual, Flagellant and also Light of Healing. Healing spell is really optional on this one. If you like, you could bring the MDef command as well for better damage reduction, but this is what I have on her, and I think I rarely use the single target healing. Now let's talk about the battle. So this is the position that I have. I'm just gonna start it a little bit. Yep, as you can see, the Papal Priest and the healer, the Angel, is going to be up front. Suppression and Nightingale can be at the back with the Abyss as well. And the point here is just to delay the enemy as much as possible, especially for that Outlaw Guard over there, because they're going to do a lot of damage. That's why I put the Papal Priest over there to block their movement, and it might take turns until they can reach my units. I'm gonna use Ice Con on this one and give some Ice Style over there, and it will block the movement by the enemies. And also the guard on their side is going to charge with my to my Papal Ice Priest. That's why I don't want to move Suppression like 2 tiles up front, because if I did that, then the Suppression gonna have the damage from the guard. Gonna give some damage to him, and there you go, the Nightingale comes into the play and make all the tiles are burned. So what you want to do is trying to kill this guy first. and just damage them as possible. There's the painkiller for damage reduction and also an attack from Nightingale. Some debuff from we know who. And there you go. You want to positioning the enemies just like that and put a barrel on the middle of them and then start to light the barrel and then it will kill them all. And now we're gonna slowly move to the front, because every time you kill the guard, that's where all the units over there is going to move towards you. Keep some healings up. I use the energy wave because I don't have energy to do some skill on that thing. And the strength is going to move forward. Suppression is going to block. Another painkiller. The burning grenade again. If you're wondering why my Nightingale could throw the burning grenade again, it's because every time you have a dying unit on your team, it's going to reduce the cooldown, all the cooldown of her skill by 1 turn. So that's really good, the combo between Surpression and also Nightingale over there. Oh yeah, and I just want to mention thing that eyeball kind of thing, it deals physical damage, not a magical damage. So yeah, you might probably have some idea after you watching this video. That's another barrel to do some percentage damage on the enemy. Without guard, healing up. Another first aid from Nightingale. Another unit just died. And the thing that you want to know about the enemies here, that winged guardian thing, every time you kill an enemy, it will increase the range of its range. I just knew it when I did my level 61, which I have cleared as well. But for now, I just want to let you know that every time you kill any unit, any enemy unit, it will increase the range by 1. So to remove them, you might want to damage that thing, maybe using some Thunderstruck or like Ragnarok, like long range skill. So it will have no range and it will not do damage to your units. That's what I just knew. Just put some debuff on that. Another barrel. And I think every 3 turns that guardian is going back to the that boss is going back to the guardian to do some shield kind of thing, and it will give it some damage reduction if it does that. So you need to count like how many turns that he has already to just manage if you need to move forward or just stay behind. So yeah, so your unit wouldn't take any attack from the guardian. Another AoE damage over there. That's the resolve. It's just popped up and will trigger Nightingale passive again. Another alert kind of thing. You can just cancel it by doing damage like that. Keep some healings up. Energy wave. The great thing about Nightingale burning grenade is it makes like 3 times 3 the tiles going to be burned. So every time the enemy just move on those tiles, it's just gonna give like huge HP percentage damage. So you just want to utilize that to damage your enemy using Nightingale. Another erosion here. Some islands to reduce the speed and also big damage. Light of Healings. At this point, because it's round 9 already, I just need to speed this up by just dealing damage on the enemies. Otherwise, we couldn't clear it. We couldn't clear it before round 11 ends. That hypnosis over there is purely a mistake. Another burning grenade, because I have black and also I have a dying units. That's why it's like no cooldown. And the way I target the way that I use Abyss to damage the Wing Guardian, it's because if I use Abyss to damage the eyeball thing, it's going to reduce the damage from Abyss, so it's not going to be effective as doing some damage to another destroyer unit, because it will not have the damage reduction advantage or disadvantage from the roll. March command and kill those things. As I said before, I use the Papal Ice Priest because of a big amount of magic damage that he could use. He could deal, because that thing is the destroyer, and my Papal Ice Priest is a mage, but it has Watcher role, so it will do extra damage on that thing. Just doing some back attack, and that's it. Thank you for making it this far, and as usual, I'm just gonna post a page where you can see the skill, the equipment, and also the tactics that I used to clear this stage. And for the tactics, I forgot to mention again, I've been using the maneuver commands, summon explosive barrel, and also flag of Convallaria for the damage and also the cooldown reduction for my units. And special thanks for all those people who has been noticing my mistakes on my previous video, especially for the tower. I really am sorry for doing that. I know that is a mistake that I couldn't make it again in the future, but I'm willing to do better. And thank you for you guys that you've spent your time and also effort to let me know from my video to the comment section below. And for you who noticing some mistakes on my video as well, or maybe want to give some thoughts, just feel free to put all of those on the comment section below. And that's it for this video. I hope you have a good day. See you on the next video, and bye now.